first. Oh shit.
Right, there we go. So, we can actually start our commentary. Do you have the stream open as well, Pfizer?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have. Oh, barrel roll.
Yeah, so... I've been talking about F-Zero Climax a bunch because I was playing X Climax. So this is the real deal. This is barrel roll. That was like the second cut,
this
first track.
Climax. X Climax.
So he's gonna be using Dragon Bird, not because it's the best choice, but because he likes using it. It's his favorite machine, and it's very, very capable.
I mean, this Climax, there is no such thing as a bad machine.
There
They're
really
mediocre ones, but... Yeah. Honestly, I'm wondering, is he gonna try for the skip Taro found?
I can't imagine he would. Like, that would be crazy.
You never know. He's the Mexican Taro.
That is true. He has done some crazy stuff in just 3-lap runs or even RTA. Alright, so that's just a normal jump.
If he's a never start using the crazy bear, imagine.
If you start using the crazy bear, it's over for us.
It's over for all.
Like
the Sigma feature starts, it's just
But yeah, so the thing about F-Zero Climax, it has checkpoints. It tracks what checkpoint you're at and what the next checkpoint is. But as long as you hit a jump plate, whatever checkpoint you land on, that is your current checkpoint. It doesn't care if that just skipped the entire track. You can also just get a...
It's like Super Circuit, if you play that game.
I haven't.
It's the exact same there.
But yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, they have this checkpoint system to make sure that you follow them in order, and then they're just like, yeah, you can just skip everything. It's cool.
I mean, I think someone just wasn't paid enough to make it work.
So this track is actually extremely difficult. Like that weird wiggle on the right side. So you did a great job just going through there
if I
without
remember
losing speed.
correctly, the Mighty Hurricane still has the lap record. And he just murdered almost everyone, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he didn't kill him, he just gave him a big concussion.
Yeah, so normally you would never use a spin attack. Spin attack does nothing for you, except in Grand Prix. It just, instead of you getting knocked away, you knock everyone else away. So I believe he has it set up on the D-pad, so a lot of the time you'll see him spinning just because he has to repress up, either to land quicker or to do narrow turning, which you're seeing him do, like most of the time.
Oh, and now it's G-Trace. Honestly, this track is like... It's just R-Trace jumps, really. That's all I can come up with. There is like this one small skip you can do here, but like it's already hard.
Yeah, so if you are in a spin attack and then you boost, you do... Like the announcer screams boost fire, you do a spin booster, and it takes like a third of your energy.
And it's the absolute worst decision Nintendo has made, besides, you know, many decisions we can list, but we'll get a lot of our front doors. And the Nintendo Ninjas, of course.
Like,
this is 10 Carat, right? I forget
yes.
the name sometimes.
Yeah. Like, spin attack is cool, but like, oh, it takes so much energy, it's so sad.
Honestly, the only cool part is how the announcer is just so much excitement, like son of a... I can't say swears, I'm trying my damn best not to swear.
It's not like you're not allowed to at all, just, you know, keep it reasonable.
It's just that Reese's Labs aren't exactly no sense.
So another thing about this game, so the boost system works a lot differently. You have a 1 boost per lap thingy that you get on lap 2 and 3, but you also have the energy boost. And for the duration of a boost, like when you start your boost, it takes your current speed, adds a certain amount, and that becomes your top speed for the duration of the boost. So if you're already at a higher speed, if you start a boost, you'll get an even higher speed. So after a boost ends, you want to boost again as soon as possible, while losing as little speed as possible in the meantime, to keep building your speed up to hit the speed cap of 20 kilometers per hour. So he's pretty much going to be doing that all the time.
Yeah, essentially if I play GX or X, you just spam and just try your best not to lose speed.
Pretty much, yeah, but it does work very differently. Like, for the duration of the boost, that's just your top speed. If you hit a wall, it's fine as long as you're still boosting, whereas in X and GX, like, you hit a wall, like, all the speed is just gone. You're just sad.
Yeah. Yeah, that and they don't really, like, X has a limit, of course, the GX is a bit, you know, max speed unless you're Jesus. You don't care.
Yeah, you're probably not going to be hitting 10,000 kilometers per hour in normal gameplay.
Yeah. Whilst here you can easily reach it if you're, you know, if you use your brain.
Yeah, like if you blast
Honestly,
that well and like you drift well, then you can keep your speeds for like almost every track perfectly.
Almost. Something like Big Billow, which
yeah,
you know, I can give it many nicknames. It's and to get my point across that track is really not made for this game.
There's a couple of tracks that are just not made for this game.
Yeah, like Sad Free or my point across that track. Select your mode. Grand Prix. Select your class. Select silver. Choose your vehicle.
So yeah, the reason he's playing on Master is because that's kind of the standard for F-Zero runs, but also that gives him the most difficult set of tracks. Like, every cup has 15 tracks in total, 5 for Novice and Standard, 5 for Expert, 5 for Master. And
Platinum has 8.
yeah, Platinum has 8, those never change with difficulty. Some upgraded tracks are just, there's an extra curve here, or, you know, there's a little whoosh in the middle of the track.
Honestly, they range from either, okay, it's exactly the same track with nothing changed. Okay, here is the original but better, or Nightmare 1.
Oh god,
I will not comment about that. Oh god, this is the real Cactus Ghost.
Yeah, so this is the legendary track for us.
The Vietnam flashbacks are rolling in.
So I mentioned it during our other run, but this is where we had a tournament and everything came down to who won this track, who could get the fastest time here. And we were just grinding for hours and we were both just crying.
Literally till 3 AM.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's even worse because then I got confused by time zones and lost at the last moment.
Yeah. that's kind of sad.
Then on those actual, you know, recording when he just played it in order and it still ended like, oh hang on, this is a miss ring.
Yeah, I'm very curious what kind of skips he's going for.
Yeah. Honestly, this is like one of the few tracks where Richard Charles doesn't have a record.
Damn. Okay, so it takes
Kind
the
of
full
hard to
build.
believe.
So how many seconds behind are you on the stream?
Wait, what?
Like you're watching
no,
F-Zero
I'm
Central
watching
stream.
it directly.
Oh, okay, good. Then we both see the same thing.
Yeah. I made the switch pretty quickly.
Yeah, good call. So yeah, you usually use the boost fire like right away to start building up your speed. Because that's just an extra
god,
boost.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
I was hoping
Okay.
to go for the 2 second left.
Yeah, there's a very hard skip you can do where you just, instead of going on the left side of that jump, you go on the right side of that jump, and then you hit that jump plate, you go to the right, you hit the finish line in the air, and then you turn around.
Just murder McLeod in cold blood.
Yeah.
He isn't the hero or leader of the team.
Let's give him some crazy skips.
Okay, the stream just crashed for me.
Same, but we're back. Okay.
Yeah, Lost Landing. I accidentally oh, this is my track. Honestly, again, for
Bulgarian
some reason my
landing.
head is just yeah. One more, and I can't say this word. It's always that one song from SMT that plays whenever I get a world record for some reason. But yeah, this is also the one where the wild goose gets the world record. So yeah, all I'm gonna say is this is the best track just immediately. If it has the goose record, it's the best.
The
Also,
goose is
was that
loose.
Hyper Death Anchor?
Was it? I didn't
I
see.
think I just saw Hyper Death Anchor or something.
I didn't think that was possible.
I don't know either. I mean, we never know if you see Falcon 2 because it's the exact same thing.
It's literally the same. They could have done something. Give it, like, what if they just gave it the good engines? You know,
Oh,
like the 2
you
engines
know, we
instead of
went
just the
from my
1.
track to the Dutch lines.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, see, the thing about this track is it's basically taking the trend of GBA firefields being minefields to the
Gosh.
absolute extreme.
Yeah.
How the hell did he survive that? Holy shit.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Yeah, I like this track. You can just do a cut in between the lines. You can do it on boost laps too, which is hard.
He tried to do that, but like,
No,
yeah,
he's
I
not
did like
doing.
a small skip.
He's not even doing the
But yeah,
small cut on boost laps. That's amazing.
look, after that mess up on lap 1, do you think he's gonna risk it? I mean, if I was in his case, I wouldn't have even tried on lap 1. Boost fire! Hyper boost fire.
Oh,
Did
heck
he?
yeah.
Oh my god, he just got that shadow.
Absolutely savage.
Absolute. That is cold blooded, man. This is what he. I mean, this is what he gets from fucking GPL.
Oh boy.
He killed. Yes, my bad. He killed him. Oh god, here comes the most disgusting filth. I'm just gonna say it, piece of subhuman trash, 2000 years of constant track evolutions, and you give me this? I do not understand who thought this track specifically was a good idea. I just call it Nightmare Boner for a reason.
Here's the thing, it doesn't
Okay,
even
now
have the
it
good
out.
music because he held the shoulder buttons. Like Dream Chaser
Hey,
is such a
could be
bop
worse,
and he
could be
just
your
didn't.
favorite one. Could be your favorite. You know the ciao, 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 you know that stuff.
Yeah, I know the one. But like, why would you replace the silence music? It's the best.
I'd say Lightning is better, but hey,
Well, you're biased.
just break. Look, I'm just gonna say it. Once I get my hands on my Wii, I am grinding Lightning. Well, after, of course, Space Flying.
Which lightning is it
Honestly,
gonna
this
be?
this ga- if you think about it, this game is really just space flying in 2D.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, let's not go for the jump on lap 2 and 3. That's
I mean,
alright,
he
it's
didn't
hard
have
as
the speed
hard
for
heck.
it. It's not his fault. It's the fault of the track designer. The guy who designed that chicane near the jump should be put in a dark room and beaten with something on the head.
Like, here's the thing, you can make it work if you just start from top speed and you use one boost, you know? But I guess he just didn't wanna.
I mean, if I remember correctly, both of us just rammed ourselves into the wall.
Yeah.
Oh man, for a second I thought we were getting survival.
Oh, that would be a
Well,
very
let's just
Mifune
do
thing
that.
to do. I guess he just didn't wanna.
He's switching settings. Half dome.
Alright. I hope he'll at least do some skips here. He must do. Like at least the one at the start and then hopefully also the cuts after. I'm bad at it, so I can't really judge, to be honest.
Honestly, I think this is like one of the first tracks I did a 3 lap on.
5 laps and
He,
5 laps.
I see the new tactic is kill everyone. I mean, to be fair, this like death race is only in survival, so
But you don't even have to kill everyone, you only have to kill one person. So sad.
yeah,
I would like
it's
a
not
proper
it's
death
not
race.
death race. Then it's Hitman GP.
You know, at some point I had a YouTube series that was Hitman Don Genie, and I was just going around as Fat Shark killing everyone in Grand Prix mode.
Agent Don Genie, we require you to kill.
Nice.
Your next mission is to assassinate this guy who lost his dad or something. We don't know. I just saw the goose. Boy.
Goose. So yeah, that's a good skip. Like, there's the gravity paths that try to prevent that exact skip from happening, but there's not enough of them, so you just jump over and you're just like, okay, that's the end of the track.
Yeah, it's like, okay, fellas, we've seen what they do in GP Legend. Let's just put like 2 magnet strips that will stop them, and then you can just hear the crowd laugh in the background as they see this. Oh, okay. Here is the second most touched track.
Is it?
Yes,
well, that's just because of
Sigma. Yeah.
Like, did he get the lap record? Or...
Yeah, the lap record.
Oh, damn.
Honestly, it's kind of funny because, like, Sonic fan was going for it at the same time.
Oh. Poor Sonic.
But then at the same time, the funny thing is, at the same time, Sigma was originally going for Lost Landings, and then I got the newer. You know what? I will just pretend who just brake checked him. So they're like, so basically it was a massive cocking in the works that one day.
Wow.
I cooked Sigma then cooked Sonic from his first record.
I mean, to be fair, why would you go for Lost Landing? Like, he must have known you would just take it back. It's your track.
I mean, look, have you seen how many times Star has tried to take one of my tracks on GP Legend? I never learned. Oh, here's your favorite song.
God. Why does he do this? There's so much good music, and he's just like, nah, let's pick the bad
You can't even
song.
mute it this time because you have to watch it for viewers. Honestly, we're supposed to commentate, instead we're just bantering and forgot stuff.
I mean, we're talking about Climax-related stuff at least, and we explained some game mechanics.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and now this is the track we're talking about being like Death Wind or the next Climax.
Yeah, like... But the wind is like kind of weak, it's only like 200 kilometers per hour or something. Like if you stand still, it just moves you backwards very slowly.
It's less the challenge and more a nuisance.
It's like
a lot of things in this game.
And like the nice thing is you can actually see which direction it's going. So you just know where it's going. But Death Wind, it's kind of just like the invisible force.
Yeah. Honestly, I was gonna say that Mifune is back on performing that F-Zero crash that they talk about in the lore. You know, the crash that killed a bunch of people and they had to stop F-Zero. He's trying to... Oh, yes. The track that will scare every GX player for obvious reasons.
Okay, I wonder what kind of skips he's going for. I assume he's just gonna, like, from the one jump plate, you know, the one, he's just gonna jump behind the finish line and turn around. Like, I can't imagine he'll do the fucking 3-second lap
I don't think he will go for the 2-second one. It's like...
But imagine if
like,
he does.
I think, yeah... I mean, this is actually, now that I think about it, he does have the 5 lap, the 3 lap. I'm just so used to it being 5. Like, no, this one, it crashed again, god damn it. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you for being such a piece of... This stream is unofficially gonna be sponsored by YouTube streaming at this point.
I'm just very happy I'm not getting ads every time I reload. Everybody would be watching ads.
Getting, like, I don't know, a fucking flower commercial or something.
Yeah, that's about the skip I expected him to do. It's like the reasonable skip.
Yeah, look, a skip is a skip.
Oh, it's still
I'm like that one meme from Incredibles 2. A skip is a skip. It doesn't matter if it just skips like one corner. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually do this track properly. It's always some kind of skip. It's like a slip highway on GP Legend. Nobody plays the track properly. You just skip it all.
I don't know. I think there's. I've definitely done it the normal way because I didn't look at the map, but as soon as I looked at the map, I was like, oh yeah, why am I not doing that? Alright, so this is where
Oh, thank
Mifune
God,
shines.
it's the banger music finally.
Heck yeah.
Oh, after that is the worst cup in the game.
Platinum is just... it's a drag.
Yeah, but like, think about it. Like every other cup has good tracks. Well, silver has one certain track I want to mention, but like still, it doesn't have both Big Willow multiply. Just like a lot of the tracks in Platinum are just shit.
Yeah.
They were like for example, Big Blue and Jeep Legend was already.
Frickin'.
Excuse me for.
At least I can get it back quick. That's good.
Yeah, like for example, GP Legend Big Blue was a disgrace to the original, but this track, Big Willow is.
He is freaking crazy going this fast. Like, he's not slowing down, and he also hasn't died yet, right?
I think I was gonna say that maybe the AI would die for him there.
Oh, that would have been great. But seriously, no deaths yet. Like, that is very good. Like, he's not slowing down, and he also hasn't died yet.
Hey, look, it's the Mexican Taro. Do you expect something like death from him?
And maybe.
And maybe, okay, honestly, there is a chance he might die here, but that's because of the tracks. Multiply. I honestly, the only thing I can think of about this track is that one weird ass Vine or something years ago, where it's just some kid screaming with auto-tune Multiply.
Oh, let's see. All I know is that I just never make it through this turn at full speed. It's impossible.
Yeah, the crack. Honestly, I wanna call it the 8 crack, but I can't say the full name. It's basically very hard to get. It's like on lap 2 is very hard. Lap 3, you're either a Taro or you gotta be a Taro to fucking do it.
Yeah, it's so difficult. Like, you kind of have to like side attack into it because just normal blast tapping is just not enough.
Yeah, and then you have like to find what is the best side of. He really just turned into a Beyblade for half the race.
Well, here's the thing, like, he's lapping people. Like, I want to remind you all, he's on master difficulty and he's lapping people, like, consistently.
I mean, honestly, you're kind of thinking like the GBA AI outside of MV is actually good.
The AI is okay. Like, here's the thing, when they're off screen, they just drive in a perfect line. They don't care about physics. They just follow a line. It's so weird.
And you also think we need to call a priest to bless the man because we need everything to protect this guy from the torch. This track.
It's just not fun. You know, there's not enough boost, and then there's the weird turns. That's just.
And you have like you have the shortest. Pit stops. I'll just call them that right now. I forgot what they're called. The shortest one old in the game. Like it had the exact same problem in GP Legend. Here, instead of fixing it, they just decided to make it much worse.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can't tell me that the new part near the end was made by an actual developer and not some kid that they gave 5 minutes to finish. Okay, he has like 1 boost, I think.
Nope. No more boost. Oh, he does! Oh my god, it's perfect 1 boost. I doubted you.
You've played the game for longer than me and you didn't know.
Okay, well, buddy, every machine has like a 1% variance in how much energy their boost costs, so you can't know. Like sometimes it's like 14.5% or a bit more than 15%.
It's always covered. Oh, okay, here is the track where the Liberty has a world record.
Which is crazy.
Look, like on Firefield, the Falcon too has it.
But like, how does this just work so well for the Liberty? If anything, I feel like a drifting machine would be better here, but it's the least drifty.
Do you see anything where it can drift? It's
Yeah.
max speed. That's
Yeah. Like there's so many turns you can be drifting. I'm just surprised they can even just make that, you know? Like sometimes having high grip is actually just bad for making sharp turns.
I'm just gonna say max drift, you know, wide drift and wide turn. That's all it takes to fix a machine.
I guess so. He just goes. Yeah, this is a hot run so far. Just has to survive a couple more tracks. He just goes. 3, 2, 1. One thing I do like about Platinum is that they gave Silence like actual different music and like, you know, it's actually styled after the SNES music.
Yeah. I mean, wait, what do you mean? Did you just reuse the music they used for SNES, Silence, and GP Legend?
I mean, what I'm trying to say is that it's cool that Platinum has different music because it's retro tracks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
But
GP Legend also
the
did
exact
it.
same thing in GP Legend.
Yeah.
Except, like, actually, here's the funny thing, like, for the... Oh, instead of going for the BS skip, he's going for the dumb skip.
How is that a dumb skip? It's not that dumb.
Because like you'd think somebody would play test to see if that's possible or not.
They embrace the skips. Oh gosh.
Okay. This game is like Mario Kart 64 for F-Zero. It just skips everywhere.
But at least these skips are fun. MK64 skips don't look that fun. Just like, hey, bonk yourself into this wall and maybe you'll jump over.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Red Canyon 2, a Golden Fox track. Or as I like to call it, a D grip track because it sucks a lot of D. Seriously, this isn't really a fun remake.
It's an annoying track.
It's claustrophobic. However you say the word in English.
The fear of Santa Claus.
I will say though, the remake, the Red Canyon 1 remake in GP Legend is a banger. This one just has a dwarf syndrome or something. But if you go for the skip, no.
Maybe no. No. Dang.
But he just ran.
Beyblade, let's go. Like, you might as well, like, you're not using that energy anyway. I kind of like it, I can dig it.
He's like, out of my way, suckers, I need to finish this.
Alright, Send Ocean, I don't like this track. Not enough boost, too many BS turns.
Like, this track was shit in SNES, it was shit in GP Legend, and holy god, there are no words in the human language that this can describe it in Climax.
It's just boring, you know?
Yeah. Not only boring, but frustrating as well.
Yeah.
Like, I tried running in GP Legend last night, it's just boring as hell and frustrating. I think I have the lap record here, but that's only because I was bored and then I wanted to die after the table.
That was an interesting spin attack. I kind of feel like that was not on purpose. Like, it's hard enough to
it works
have
so long as
boost.
it works.
Yeah, but like, it's a waste of energy. But I guess he managed pretty well.
That was just a flex at the end.
Oh, look at it go. It's just sliding along.
Oh, oh, that track that just always gives us bullshit skips. It got broken this year twice in 2 games.
It got so broken. For those of you who don't know, you can get a sub 1 second lap on this track. It's like you take the jump at the end, you do a weird crisscross over the finish line, and then you land behind the finish line and just bounce off the wall.
If you've seen a Super Circuit shortcut run, that you basically do one of those. But yeah, also in SNES itself, it got like absolutely broken. It broke the ladder.
Like SNES doesn't even have such big skips.
And then here comes this one skip, and it breaks the ladder completely. Thanks, 4-4. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Oh god, after this is Firefly, right?
Is it? Oh, I don't know.
We will see.
Isn't there one more track? No, you're right.
No, it's Firefly.
Dang.
Yes, here's the Blue Falcon 2 track. Also, I'm just gonna say, when you're doing that runs, there's nothing more satisfying than just seeing how the car bounces on the lava after you, where the mines were.
Heck yeah.
Like, it just looks like it's dancing or something. It's just so funny.
So yeah, this is a hot run. Like he's just he's not going for all the skips, but he's still going for some skips, and he's just not dying.
You know, there aren't skips on this track. There, it's just
no, not on this track, just in general. Like I don't know. Usually in F-Zero runs, there's deaths, like inevitably, like 5 or 10.
Yeah, and here comes the Mexican Taro just doing it flawlessly. Like, yeah, he doesn't go for the crazy stuff, of course, but like the fact he hasn't died is crazy enough.
Yeah, and just very clean
I just
driving.
hope nothing just comes out to you know, fuck him in the end.
And time. 32:08. I'm pretty sure that actually just beats the...
Should I go check?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna check real quick. Did he just get a live record on the marathon?
Well, I don't know. Funny. I guess no one's really done master all tracks, but it beats my novice standard Grand Prix run.
Wait, did you say 32:08?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've done it. He beats the time attack too.
Yeah.
Congrats, you just got the the best all track.
Ooh, sneak preview of the track pack.
Yeah, like...
Oh my god.
Can I make a joke about everyone just stealing my idea of house?
I was like, hey, what if people make 30 track packs and just share the save? And now that's being done. I'm so happy. I'm definitely gonna just play that.
Honestly, I could have probably submitted a house showcase for the marathon, and now I'm mad. I'm mad as hell I didn't. I got funked over by quality standards of the year 2020.
Deathwind KF, what the heck? That was wild. And there's the counter spin-off. Yeah, in this track you can also, in this game you can also have backwards dash plates. It's out of control. So
I
evil.
remember like that before I started speedrunning. I just really loved doing that.
The counter spin-off. Yeah, in this track you can also, in this game you can also have backwards dash plates. Alright, so I guess that's it.
Gonna play any of them or?
I think we have our next run. Let me see. Next run is planned for 1810. That's AKC. Is AKC even here? Let's make sure he's actually here. Alright, so he's offline. I guess I will make sure AKC is ready to go.
Are we gonna commentate over him too, or?
No, Emily kind of needs me to be quiet. I've been talking for like the past 5 hours. So yeah.
Alright, I forgot you and the Madao were just 90% of this marathon.
Uchiha also had like several hours. Yeah, it's just been 2, or I guess now 3 people in this marathon so far. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop the stream now. Next up is F-Zero GX, 26 tracks, 26 original machines. Showing off the expanded max speed category. We've not seen that yet, so I am intrigued. Alright, stick around for the next round by AKC.